10 countries with zero or limited internet access. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Before we continue, please hit the like and subscribe button and make sure you click the notification bell. If you have done that already, now hear this, that was very thoughtful of you, because you will never miss any of our latest videos. On our previous video, we discussed about 5 countries with free internet. Basically anyone in this country can browse and download free. Because in those countries they offer free internet to everyone. If you want to see the previous video, I will leave the link in the description box, in case you want to check it out. But in today's video, we will be discussing 10 countries with zero or limited internet accessibility. In this 21st century, it could be assumed that internet accessibility is a basic necessity found in each corner of this world. Just like the common basic social amenities every human's individual requires for survival. However, that is not the case in some countries. These 10 countries have limited or no access to the internet. The world is getting more civilized, and on daily basis, the internet is playing a major role in mankind's socialization. Most people cannot do without internet. According to statistics, 70% of today's businesses are registered on the internet nowadays. It is more easier to get online business partners and customers at the comfort of your home. Everything looks so beautiful, right? But do you know that there still exist countries that have very limited or no access to the internet? Stay tuned. Grab your popcorn, sit comfortably and pay attention. Number 1. Somalia, the East African country, currently witnessing political instability and civil unrest. Somalia has witnessed years of instability which has greatly affected her economy. The East African country is well known as the home country of pirates, who terrorize the key trade international waters. Although the country boasts of a population of more than 15 million people, according to the latest 2019 statistics, despite the political instability and insecurity concerns, there has been long-term conflict between government forces and al-Shabaab terrorist groups, which has led to thousands of people dead and millions displaced in the East African country. The situation in the country has greatly affected the development of internet to millions of people in Somalia. Number 2, Cuba. Also known as the Republic of Cuba, a country and also the largest island in the Caribbean with a population of more than 11 million people. Internet was introduced to Cuba in September 1996, but its development has been worrisome. Most public access internet access, and tourist attractions including hotels, is through scratch cards that was designed to malfunction at a specific period of time. The minutes purchased never seem to be quite enough. Moreover, mobile phones functioning could be very expensive to call home. Although recently, web censorship has eased off a little. But in July, the government moved to shut down some public networks due to violation of government policies. Number 3, China. There are over 582 million of people without internet access in China. China should be the number 1 on our list, due to the number of population, with zero or limited number of internet access. But interestingly, China also happens to be one of the most connected countries on Earth. Although, China has the largest number of internet users in the world. Nevertheless, China's internet censorship is extreme. The government mostly use censorware, some kind of computer programs, to filter and block some Western websites, denying her citizens complete freedom and control of the internet. The government also implement more than 60 internet regulations. Government authorities monitor internet access of individuals daily and block some website contents. Some popular global websites such as Google and other foreign websites are blocked in China. Number 4, Belarus. Belarus, a small country with a population of over 9.5 million people according to 2019 human population statistics. Between 2006 and 2008, Belarus was listed as an internet enemy by reporters. The government of Belarus uses second-generation controls to manage Belarus' national information space. Before 2006, most places in Belarus did not have access to broadband internet of any type. Today, the capital of Belarus, Minsk is the most connected place in the country, with internet access in rural areas, but still limited to millions of Belarusians. Number 5. Myanmar. Myanmar, formerly known as Burma, has had internet access since the beginning of 2000. The poor, Southeast Asian country, with minimal improvement of living standards for the majority 65% of her population. The main causes for continued slow growth rate and development is majorly due to poor government planning, civil unrest, reduced foreign investments and the large trade deficit, which has greatly affected her economy. However, there was a lot of censorship, courtesy of the military government, which significantly reduced in September 2011. Today, less than 30% of the country's 55 million population are connected on the internet. Outside of the city centers, internet access in Myanmar is extremely expensive. Number 6. Libya. It was no longer news that Libya, the north oil-rich African country, has been battling political and civil unrest since the demise of one of her historical leader, late Muammar Gaddafi. Gaddafi, the deposed leader of Libyan government, was captured and executed on the 20th of October 2011. Since his demise, the North African country has been battling political and civil unrest. This has greatly affected the era of social media and internet age in Libya. Nevertheless, Libya managed to rank 161 out of 179 countries for internet broadband speeds. Speaking about speed test, the fastest internet in Libya offers speeds of 8.64 megabits per second down and 6.25 megabits per second up. This means that if you live in Libya or you are a tourist planning a trip to Libya, you might get annoyed or not satisfied by these speeds. The country's national and political crisis and lack of rule of law continued to have a negative impact on internet freedom in Libya. Majority of the country's internet infrastructure has been damaged amid ongoing conflict between government forces and Al-Qaeda terrorist group. Although government restrictions on content were limited, self-censorship online is very common. Moreover, a lot of people continue to live in fear of harassment and violent reprisals. Millions of people are denied their freedom and right for social media usage. Number 7. North Korea. Internet is strictly controlled by the government of North Korea. Permission is only with special authorization, mainly for government reasons, and access to global internet is limited to only some high-level officials, are allowed to access the internet. Nevertheless, the smartphone industry is growing fast. Local clones of successful Western phones are improving. Foreign visitors can make international phone calls and go online by purchasing an international USIM card, available at the airport and a few other locations for a reputable price, 200 to 250 euros. The country has since placed restrictions on popular social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. Whoever seems to go against the laws will face the consequences. The North Korean government believe the Western world are trying to monitor the situation of the country using social media as a tool. Number 8. Egypt. Under the regime of Hosni Mubarak, the internet in Egypt was rated as being partly free or limited. Although there is a significant rise of internet users the last couple of years in the country, but there are still a good percentage of the population without internet. When protest began on the 25th of January 2011, Twitter and Facebook were blocked. 2 days later, reports claimed that accessibility to the internet had been shut down. In 2017 alone, more than 65 websites were banned in Egypt. Country in Central Asia with a population of 38 million people. Uzbekistan first had its internet towards the ending of 1995, but the growth rate has been slow. According to research and statistics, internet access in Uzbekistan has significantly improved, better than it was years ago, although this is as a result of their new president, Shavkat Mirziyoyev, came to power. Most people can now access Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and many other social networks. Besides, there are heavy restrictions and strict controls. There are approximately more than 15 million internet users in Uzbekistan who are only connected to the internet, out of the country's total population of 38 million people. Number 10. Syria. Syria, the Middle East war-torn country, has its own fair share of terrorism and terrorist attacks. Currently, Syria is one of the world's worst-hit country by terrorist activities. ISIS, the greatest political and religious enemy of the country, has nothing positive to offer. Terrorist activities has greatly affected the development of internet in the Arab country. Syria has banned Various websites for political reasons besides arresting people that access them. Internet connectivity was shut down late in November 2011, then 10 times in 2013 and 2014. This video only aims to educate the mind of our viewers. We hope to see more people being connected to the internet in the future. Only time will tell. Thank you for watching. Watch out for our next video. We shall be talking about Top 5 reasons 4 billion people globally have zero or limited access to internet. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, support us by clicking the subscribe button and the notification bell for our newest and latest videos. See you on our next video.